Welcome to another episode of Gotham by Night. Tonight, our young werewolf Harris, still new to the city, seeks out the local drug dealers, particularly Creed, to find some relief from the grief following him. Let's begin. Alright, so you've received an email from Creed. The email basically leads you to a small abandoned small abandoned parking garage on the east side of um New Boston, right along the edge where East Boston where New I said Boston, didn't I?
Yep.
New Gotham leads you to the east edge of New Gotham, right near where the newer city gives way to the old ruins. The parking garage is old, um, run down. It's covered in graffiti, but as you approach, you can easily spot Creed in a leather jacket, his hair down, not tied up in a ponytail as normal, leaning up against one of the walls, just reading a book.
All right. Harris is naturally looking out for anybody around,
Yeah.
even if he sees Creed, because he doesn't inherently trust anyone yet. But uh, he's also just observing the city and trying to get used to everything. So he would approach, and not hiding himself at all. Uh,
All right. So as he approaches, Creed looks up and gives a small, but genuine smile as he goes, "Yo, yo, you must be Harris, right?"
yeah.
"Yeah, I remember you." Chuckles. "What's up?"
Oof. Just having a real tough time of it. But heard you could fix that a little bit, huh?
"Yeah, yeah, I've got a little something, something that might help. Anything we talked over email, but remind me again, anything in particular you're looking for?"
Uh, uh, Not particularly, but
"A upper, a downer, a hallucinogen? Come on, man, give me a little bit of a, go by.
mm,
Like you just looking to party? You looking for something like a MDMR? Or are you looking for like a painkiller?"
definitely uppers or hallucinogens.
All right, all right. I've got a couple of different products that could help you out.
All right.
And he's going to start going through the products. He has a variation of stuff. Um, he goes by the street name, but he basically has two different forms of opiate pills. One being more along a heroin base, while the other one is basically a concentrated morphine.
Mm.
He also has ecstasy and um, a cut. Um, and for hallucinogens, right now what he has is actually about a quarter um, a quarter kilogram of shrooms they can sell to you,
Okay.
or quarter gram of shrooms, not too much. Anything float your boat in particular?
I feel like honestly, Harris would go for things like common things that like are known, like he like just like top level, like top of the barrel, like the thoughts that are like it's just common and like everyone knows, like, oh, ecstasy, that's no good, don't do that, you know.
No ecstasy. Probably will stay away from the
He says
heroin.
ecstasy.
Huh? Oh, you're
Yeah,
going with
stay away.
You're going with
Yeah,
ecstasy.
I'm not gonna go with heroin. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with heroin. That's
Ecstasy,
a
not the shrooms.
yep.
All right.
I mean, can we do both?
Yeah.
It depends.
He'll give you a small amount of each of those for about $200.
Cool. I have that on hand actually
Yeah.
with resources one. It's fun. Yeah, Harris looks nervous but smiling as usual because he's never done drugs because he's a child. Well, not a child, but like a child in the street world.
Yeah. You seem nervous, man. You're not a cop, right?
Do I look like a cop? In all honesty,
Well, you gotta tell me if you're a cop or not.
I'm not a cop. Like you can
And you ain't
search.
wearing a wire?
I mean, he just lifts his shirt.
Nice abs.
Thanks.
Anyways, Luke,
Like,
relax. Nothing's bad going to happen with this.
uh huh.
Is this your first deal?
Yeah, and I kind of never really have been in a city this big. I don't know. He seems
Oh,
distant when he talks. It's very like he doesn't like. There's no details to what he gives.
another out of towner, eh? You didn't grow up in the bush like the other one, did ya?
Mm, not particularly, but I've spent time in the bush, uh, alone for a while, then with people, and then recently without. uh, um, what about you? You always been here? You been somewhere else? Like,
As long as I can remember, I've been working the streets here. Look, you seem really nervous, really out of sorts. You need a friend or something like that?
you offering?
I'm offering something.
Mm,
Like, look, I've got a little place down the street, a little club of mine. Um, we can go there. You can try out one of your little new toys, and we can have a little bit of a fun night.
all right. Got
Look, no
nothing
homo
better
or
to do.
anything like that.
Oh, that was your concern. That was the first thing you went to. All right, we can do that. We can go hang out.
So Creed's going to lead you down to the street, towards this warehouse.
Yep, and he's
He
watching and he's
he's going to knock on
smelling
the door.
things and weird things that
Yeah,
he's never smelled before.
and you smell just probably a hint of blood on the air as you get near to this place, but also the sound of music. Creed's going to knock on the door twice.
I definitely make sure to pay attention to the knock.
And then he's going to, the door's going to slide open. Creed's just going to nod to the person who peeks out before the door opens all the way. And Creed's going to lead you into what's basically a large empty warehouse that is full of people. A makeshift ring has been set up in the center of the warehouse, and in it, two guys are pummeling each other. So a crowd of people are all around it, shouting out, placing bets. Over to one corner is a bar, and as Creed walks in, your eyes drift over this place, but then they snap back towards Creed, almost like they're drawn to him. As he walks in, he activates awe.
All right, that's nice.
Just figure I'd explain what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to my local hangout. Move around a bunch, but once you get in, you can normally find us easy enough. If you like that's the quality of that stuff I gave you, and you need another hit, you can normally find me around here. As he
All
says
right.
as he heads to one of the bars. You drink?
A lot. Quite
Yeah,
a bit.
Order 2 beers.
Awesome. More than I should, but who
Trust
knows?
me, enjoy the drink while you can.
I mean, my liver ain't gonna give out anytime soon. So then he just drinks it, you know?
Yeah. So if I'm
No
remembering
consequence.
correctly, you came from the back of um you came back from the back of the full moon when we originally saw you, didn't you?
Yeah. He looks suspicious, of course.
Yeah.
What a weird detail to bring up.
Didn't register at the time, but what's you're connected with them?
A little.
A little? How much a little?
Names. Acquaintances just popped in every once in a while. He shrugs. It's definitely he hasn't been paying attention to that too much at all.
I see. So you're just a friend there, eh? Hang out there a lot? There's some strange things go on around that sushi place. Ever seen anything?
Just a friend.
All right. So, Mister Just a Friend of the sushi place, what were you? I get the feeling that our first meeting wasn't exactly about drugs.
Of course not.
So, what was it about? What did you want from me?
I don't know. I just I just overheard you guys talking about a specific entity. Um, Crane Industries, ringing any bells?
Oh,
Yeah.
cocks an eyebrow.
He leans on the bar, and it's not a fun look that he gives. Even talking about Crane Industries. I overheard you guys talking about him, and I just have some bad worms with them. Opened up a can I shouldn't have. That's why I wanted to talk, but that lady came by and kind of ruined it. And everyone else followed, and then you know, things one after another, and then decided to ignore it. um,
So why is an out of town, washed up drunk interested in our lovely de facto defunct under the rubble company? I mean, Crane Industries hasn't been around in years.
uh,
It's all Wayne Industries nowadays.
well, I have seen Wayne Industries, and these guys definitely weren't like that. I want to string them up and flay them. In all honesty,
Oh,
well,
what guys?
he will pull the sigil, the little that he tore off the corpse of that guy, and it is the Crane Industries little symbol, and he shows it to Creed.
Hmm. Interesting.
And he seems to it's like he carries it around everywhere now. It's kind of, I don't know. He's very quick about it, and he puts it back in his pocket. Um, I don't know, eyes and such.
So,
And he just shrugs.
what did Crane Industries do to you?
He grips the alcohol he has and don't want to talk about it. In all honesty, um, but I don't know. Maybe I'll tell you in a minute. I think I need a little more to drink.
Creed will sit back.
And then he Harris does not. He looks saddened, but he digs in. Just drinks a lot if Creed will allow him.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Creed will keep plying him with beers.
yep, and he is a wolf, so it seems like a lot before he's even to that
Slightly
state.
tipsy.
Yeah.
Creed's going to say, maybe it's time you try that little pill I gave you.
He has it in his pocket. And he takes it out, and he looks at it, and he smells it because it's like a foreign thing, and then he just takes it.
Right?
Like without like hesitation afterwards, just pops it right in there and swallows it.
Creed's going to raise eyebrows, going to go up at how easily you took that, and he's going to be like, "All right, give it like a couple of minutes. It should hit you soon." And you know what ecstasy does, right?
Oh, I got like the gist of it, but if you want to explain more, go ahead.
Out of character. Basically, it's I think it's dopamine or your serotonin. Basically, is a drug that um that basically over causes you to produce a lot more serotonin than your brain normally can handle, which in return basically gives you a very happy sensation. It makes you happy. It makes you excited. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, that's what I assumed it did, but
Yeah.
thanks for confirming.
Sorry, I never know. Have done.
Oh no, it's fine.
Right.
We got this wolf drunk, and now he's on drugs. It'll be
Yeah.
great. Yeah, he would sit there and wait till his mental state changes.
Yeah.
Mm,
And by the way, just so that you know, what basically Awe does is every time you try taking your eyes off me, you feel them just getting drawn back to Creed. There's something almost primal, something that attracts you to him. Basically, right now he's operating in his presence is normally 3, but with Awe Up, his presence is 7.
all right.
Like, this guy is a natural center of attention in this place.
I mean, as long as the eyes are on Harris is fine with that.
Yeah.
He finds it strange that he's caught staring at this Creed dude, and I don't know. Like, he doesn't know anybody else, so I guess he wouldn't really just find any reason. He he'll finish off his last drink and say, "All right, I guess I can tell you now. I've drank enough." All right. So they killed all my friends.
Creed's going to blink
and
at that.
That's the usual reaction. They killed them all, tore them up, left them on the ground to die, and I only got one of them. So this is me, and I want them all dead, and I want to be the one to do it.
Whoa. Harsh, man.
He
I'm assuming the laughing's in character.
He smiles even while I said it. Yeah. Well, that's how he deals with it, is cackling and then while bottling it up and acting like he's not depressed.
And then he's on ecstasy, so
there's
it's helping a lot.
Fake, yeah, and then he's, I guess it's a fake smile until that ecstasy decides, all right, I'm gonna kick in now. Well, is that what you wanted to know?
Look, I'm just curious. Like I said, I've got some or like you probably overheard, me and my owner are investing Crane Industries. eh, Due to the relationship with a local figure in town that's been causing trouble. So, I'm sorry if I'm prying, and I'm sorry if this is rough to you. And I really am, honestly. But we're just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. They've attacked my sister's club um twice now, and this local figure that's causing all the trouble has put me and my own in danger. I know he's connected with Crane Industries somehow. So tell me, I've got to ask, and feel free to keep quiet, but do you know why Crane Industries would have attacked your friends? And it seems kind of strange, don't you think? By the way, he's basically leaning over talking quietly to you in this club.
Well, from what I heard, the sushi bar was a type of neutral ground. A lot of fun people in there doing fun things, and um, would you believe me? It's a little funny, actually. It's a little silly, like Halloween and all the costumes and the kids running out on the streets, just having a good time, getting their candy, and I'm being of the night, as it were. And he takes his hands and he puts them forward and he goes, "Oh, fucking werewolf! If that helps." That's why they killed them. Of course, that's why they killed them. uh, like you'd believe that? Impossible.
Creed's going to sit back, give a low whistle, then go, "So silver bullets?"
Yeah, burns people, burns them right up.
Yeah, I've
Hurts
seen
like
that
hell,
happen.
Stings a hole right through you. You can see the other side sometimes.
Are you sure they just killed them because they're werewolves?
Oh, no, we were definitely sticking our nose where it shouldn't be, but
What were you sticking your nose into?
what they were doing, like, I don't really remember, not right now, but yeah, it can be just because of that, but I don't know the true reasoning. We were just, it could have been the wrong place, the wrong time, but they seemed interesting, things that shouldn't be there, so might as well watch them. That's part of my job, watching things and finding what people are doing.
Did you see anything cool? By the way, if you weren't so high, you might find it strange that Creed's only reaction was to give a low whistle. He didn't go, "I don't believe you," or any of that junk. He's just
Yeah,
like, "Okay."
yeah, because if it was that way, Harris would just be like, "All right, I'm leaving," and then he would leave. But he chuckles and leans like a little deeper into the bar. He's like, it's kind of weird. Like he feels weird, strange. And he, I don't know. That's strange. It's just they seemed really strong, really fucked me up that day. You saw the marks, You're there. Well, you didn't watch them almost murder me and me murder them, but you sat in that sushi bar. That's the way it was, and it's just so
Creed's
exciting that I'm here and having fun while everyone is dead. That's funny. That's great. That's actually really great. No, I love that. I love this place. I love everything here, and I don't know. It's all right. I'm happy. Um,
Creed's going to lean in with you. Go, God damn, they took out an entire pack of werewolves? Oh
yep,
shit.
yep. Just me alone. The world. Yeah, after all of them died. Oh, and he's so like happy about it, and I think it disturbs some inner conscience. In all honesty,
Yeah.
because that is not okay.
Look, man, I feel for you. I can't say I've been in your position. I've had my share of problems. I've had my share of sucky things. Man, to lose your entire pack. Ouch. Not look, I don't exactly know what the pact means to your folk, but I know you're a chameleon species. Look, if you ever want help with that pain, getting rid of that pain, or if you ever want to really go away, he lays his hand on your shoulder. I may be able to help with that.
I can't say no. That's not a fun thing to say no, but I'll have to take you up on that. No, packs are everything. Even the dumb, dumpy humans are are really funny in the way they need each other. Yeah. Dang, I'm just so goddamn happy about this, and yeah, he puts his hand on his face, and it's just he doesn't comprehend what's going on. But yeah, he said yes to Creed's offer. I guess contactism.
All right, out of character, because I don't want to overstep here. Do you mind if Creed tries to charm him?
No, go ahead.
All right. So this will be a contested roll versus you get your composure plus your supernatural resistance.
Yep. Primal urge.
Yeah. I don't know if your composure would be lower. That's up to you. If you think him being
My
drawn.
composure would probably be lower, even though it's only a 2. So that would be 4d10 for me. If I'm just taking down 1 off my composure.
And now you get to see how scary this guy is at charming people.
Hey, I didn't do bad. But
Yeah, but this is 6, 7, 8, 9 successes on that versus 3. So
yep.
Creed, you feel connection forming with Creed, almost. As suddenly you realize somewhere in the back of your head, hey, this guy is really cool. Like, maybe my best friend cool. Like, you can totally trust this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Harris definitely feels that with what he rolled.
Yeah. So you basically, for the next 2 nights, have the charm condition.
All right, I'll write that down right now.
And let me just read it. Do you have the vampire book?
Not on hand.
Well, it's in the back of the vampire book. There's going to be a list of different conditions.
Yep.
Charm being one of them. I mean,
yeah.
the beauty about majesty is it's super subtle. So it's not going to like completely rewrite your brain or anything like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty sad. But yeah, I'll definitely read it. It is just
Yeah.
I can only have so many tabs open for StreamYard. It's like, all right, I'm bitching out.
Let me just double check something. I just want to get one thing down for you. So, by the way, you're going to earn a beat every time you, or beat once per scene when you divulge a secret or perform a favor for the vampire, which is me. And Dreed's going to basically go, you know what, man? I feel like I can trust you. Can you trust me? Do you trust me?
Why wouldn't I? You're a friend, of course.
All right. So here's the deal. As you're probably guessing, I ain't exactly normal either. I ain't werewolves and all that junk. I've seen it. I've gone around the block.
I mean, you don't smell normal. Not at all. Like, you smell actually kind of funny.
I'm sorry about that. I tried to keep perfumed and everything, but you know.
Oh, perfume smells funny too. That's interesting. No, I can pick up on those kinds of things pretty easily, actually.
Anyways, me and my own are going to probably be going after someone connected with Crane Industries. Would you like to help us out with that?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? I want to see their hearts outside their chests and watch them bleed on the ground. Why wouldn't I? It's pretty funny the way they would do that too. I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard or too long.
Right.
Just out loud laughing.
Look, I'm going to give some advice.
All right.
For tonight, why don't we forget about your friends and just have a good time? I'm sure they wouldn't want to see you in this mood. And he's just going to try to show Harris a good time for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard.
All right. Why don't we end here?
All right.
Since hopefully Ami's getting home soon. So let me just end. Good night to all my listeners. Hope you enjoyed. And we are done.